What a party last night, Greg.
I suppose we didn't go.
We didn't go. We didn't have an invitation. But you know what, Greg? Our idea of a costume ball is different than maybe some of the other people who attended.
Well, let's take a quick look. The Metropolitan Gala, costume gala, whatever that is, whatever it means.
Costume ball.
They wore fancy clothes, but it was a costume ball. And in our book, when you're invited to a costume ball, you dress up as Batman and Robin, maybe Wonder Woman, Iron Man.
Something like that. I mean, that's more Halloween.
They called it costume.
I know, because it's benefiting the Costume Institute at the Met.
I still don't get it. I think a costume ball requires people to dress up as crazy characters. So, let's start the Good Day New York costume gala.
Okay.
Featuring a beautiful Mona Lisa, huh?
Mona Lisa,
Turn this way.
men have named you. You're so like the lady.
Okay, that's pathetic and wrong.
What do you think? Now, this would be good for the costume gala.
Actually, I'm warming up to it. You're right. Your little dance there, I think, really, really works.
I think it works. I think Anna Wintour would be so proud.
Well,
okay.
they got to get their things straight. I mean, and Metropolitan Museum of Art, you know what they had there back in the 70s? The King Tut exhibit,
That's
right?
Right. Mona Lisa's at the Louvre.
King Tutankhamun, huh? Now this is a costume ball. All this stuff, by the way, treasures.
Treasures.
Priceless treasures.
I could see the jewels that you have on right now are gorgeous.
Inez is majorly rolling her eyes right now.
What do you think? I mean, don't you think Anna would approve of something like this?
Anna is that woman from Vogue, said to be nice.
She is.
Some people say she's ooh.
No, she is a fashionista. I mean, she is the supreme fashionista.
Is she a little stuck up? I don't know. It's so hard to get into this party. Let's go back to the highlights from last night, please. One more time. Roll the B-roll, please. Who was there, who wasn't there, and what did they wear?
I think we should bring in some people who are in the know this morning, Greg. People who were there on the inside, who could tell us exactly what transpired. Because, you know, no selfies were allowed, although I heard Justin Bieber did a faux pas. He took a selfie inside the Met Gala.
Speaking of people rolling their eyes, these women who are true experts in the fashion industry are not amused so far. But let's meet them. Monica Chang, welcome back, fashion designer. Nice to see you.
Nice to have you back, Monica.
Julie
Macklow, who is not only a guest last night at the Fashion Institute at the ball, but she also has a great line out called V Beauty. Nice to have you here. And someone else who attended the Met Gala, Brett Abutuleb. Is that, am I close?
Brett Abutuleb.
Okay.
Abu Talib.
Oh, we're close. Managing
close.
editor of Yahoo Style and also an attendee last night, correct?
Yes, I was at the cocktail hour.
Thank you very much. Great to see you guys. First of all, what do you think?
You guys look fantastic.
Oh, thank you.
So do you think we overdid it for the would we fit in at the costume?
You know, I think you probably need to get some shoes to match your Monica's outfit, but I think it's pretty good.
All right, Britt, first to you. What happened last night? What did we miss, and was it significant in the fashion world?
Yes, I mean, there's nothing really more significant than the Met Gala in the fashion world. It's really when people can sort of wear the most extravagant, over-the-top looks by their favorite designers without worrying about, you know, fitting into sort of the Hollywood best dressed kind of crowd.
Well, it was a Chinese theme last night, right? And I think the one who really exemplified the theme was Sarah Jessica Parker. Julie,
Right.
What do you think? You saw her up close and personal.
I mean, she looked amazing. I thought the headpiece was incredible that she had.
What is she supposed to be?
You know, I see. She seems sort of like a terracotta warrior goes to the Met Gala. I'm not exactly sure, but she looked extraordinary. I really thought. I also thought there was very much a naked theme. It seemed like the naked butts ruled the night.
Know.
I mean, I'm not sure exactly what was going on, but there was a lot of nakedness. For
That
sure.
brings us to Jennifer Lopez. At first glance, it looks okay, off the shoulder, no big deal, not cutting edge.
But
However,
side view.
a little bit lower down, you'll see it in a little bit. She's not wearing any clothes down there, pretty much.
Monica, I think maybe because there is that sheer panel on the side, that she really probably couldn't wear. You think she went commando?
Here we
I
go.
think the thing here is that she's wearing an opaque, nude, you know, like a piece of fabric that is not really showing her butt. So it looks risque in pictures. But
what about like Beyonce? Because Beyonce really was very sheer.
She really did it. Yeah, no, I loved it. I mean, crystals and sheer and the hair and everything. I think she she really pulled it off.
But Britt, this looks like standard Beyonce to me. I mean, she's done this kind of stuff before. Or
I mean, if you looked like Beyonce, wouldn't you do that all the time too?
If I look like Beyonce.
Lady Gaga, how did we feel about her costume or dress?
I think she looked amazing.
To me, it looked a little over the top.
Yeah,
and
over the top?
She
too
looks like a
big.
reptile.
A reptile?
No, the
mean.
headgear looks like it's scaly and not nice to touch, and it'll spread if she's confronted by an enemy. Julie, I think you agree.
Yeah, I think she looked definitely from a different planet last night. I think it's clear to say, though, that Rihanna stole the show. I mean, she looked spectacular.
That dress, could she move?
Spectacular.
What happened inside? What did she do with that dress inside the ball?
I've never seen a more elegant, glamorous dress, and yellow's a hard color to pull off. Yellow.
Hey, folks, we're talking
And she
about
had-
Rihanna. Let's see her dress. It's a little bit down our list. You jumped
Oh,
ahead,
sorry.
Julie, but that's
It was
cool.
just so
Here we go.
amazing.
I mean, it looks a little bit Big Bird-esque.
Look
So
at that.
underneath that cape, she had on a really spectacular bustier by Stella McCartney, and so when she went inside, she took the cape off.
Oh,
And
she
was
did?
out and about with the
Thank
bustier
goodness.
and this gorgeous Cartier necklace.
So when they say costume, just if you can, I know costume, it doesn't mean costume, but I do think a lot of people do costume is dress up as some sort of cartoon character or historical figure like King Tut. Britt, tell me how wrong I am.
Well, it's called the costume because it's the costume center at the Metropolitan Museum of Art. So
What
it's
makes it
about fashion. And costume, as far as the way, costume is, the word for what you wear and how you dress throughout history.
All right.
All right, can we go back to some of the fashions like Kim Kardashian?
Yeah.
Is she accepted now by Anna Wintour and those at Vogue?
Well, she made the cover, right?
Can't get much more accepted than
Controversially.
that.
Monica, what's your feeling? I mean,
No, I think she's definitely in the circle now. She's married to Kanye, I think that really helps. But no, she is spectacular.
All right.
She knows
Amal
what
and
she's doing.
George Clooney are next. Now let's see them. They're taking over New York, they say. Again, this looks like a Saturday night out. He's wearing an ordinary tuxedo. That dress looks like kind of whatever.
but she always is in the most spectacular fashion. I mean, she always seems to get
great.
it right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, she wore John Galliano, and to me it looked like, at first I thought it was a stack of plates that topples over, it's a little, but all overall, she just looked amazing. She can carry it all.
All right. They still
Kerry
look good.
Washington, how did she
Oh
look
my
last
God!
night?
I was sitting next to her. She was spectacular.
sat next to
I mean,
her?
like we were walking out together. That Prada dress and the big pink. It was so amazing. I mean, I don't think the photos did her justice.
So Julie, you were inside.
I was inside.
Now
They
what
let me
happened-
inside.
What happened? We're fascinated because I've been told all kinds of things like they just walk around the museum, cheese and crackers.
yeah, see?
What happens in there?
Wait, Julie, you're on the left?
Yeah, I was going definitely terracotta wear meets Game
Are
of
you in the blue?
Thrones. That's me in the blue. I wore a big headpiece made of mink.
Good.
And is that you and Kendall?
Kendall Jenner, yes.
Wow.
Good for you.
Yeah, terracotta warriors.
So what happens inside?
It's really spectacular inside. Like everyone who you've ever heard of is there. The exhibit was something just amazing. You've never seen anything like it. This gold dress, they had a whole room for it. You have to see it. And
Who'd you
then-
talk to besides Kendall Jenner?
Oh my gosh, you have to speak to everyone. I feel like I saw Mrs. Herrera. I mean, there's Miley Cyrus next to you, and then there's Scarlett Johansson who looked amazing.
What'd you talk about with Scarlett Johansson?
You're just like, what an amazing dress. I mean, everyone's just sort of complimenting how fabulous everyone looks. And then there were the Olsen twins sitting next to us. I mean, it's just like a big, long cocktail
Is there
with the
dancing?
most fabulous people. So then Rihanna came on and actually performed.
Huh. Does anybody eat
After
at this?
the dinner.
Anybody eat?
This is a great question. So traditionally, and it's been going for a long time, there's no food. Like you're starving, they had Chinese dim sum. There were carbohydrates at the Met.
Now, Britt, you were at the cocktail hour beforehand.
Yes.
Tell us about the alcohol that was served. Who drank what? Who drank too much?
There was a lot of champagne, but everyone appeared to be on their best behavior. The after party, however, was a
Yeah, where was
whole
that?
different story. That was at the Boom Boom Room. And
Meanwhile, I heard Justin Bieber pulled a faux pas. Did you hear that?
What?
Well, I heard that.
Could it be worse than yours right now?
Well, look at Justin Bieber the way he was dressed, but apparently, besides dressing like that, which is a big fashion faux pas, he also Instagrammed inside the party.
Oh, I think a lot of people did.
You did?
Snapchatted, Instagram. I mean, you can only really control so
I got in
much.
trouble
and-
for doing it.
You did? Julie, what happened?
Somebody came up to me and said, "No selfies." I was like, "But I already took the selfie. It's too late."
Good for you. Good for you. All right, next up, Derek Jeter, the retired baseball player, and his girlfriend, Hannah. Let's see. Again, not much. Okay, there they are.
They look lovely.
Again, yeah. Rihanna had a costume. This just looks very like dress-up night, not costume night.
What about Adrian Brody? He's been on our show before. Did he up his game a little bit?
Let's see. Oh, whoa.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
good.
He looked
Beautiful.
beautiful.
Now wait a
Beautiful
second.
jacket.
What the heck kind of coat is that? What is he, a bullfighter?
He did
got
a
the wrong
movie. He did a movie with the costume of
Nobody saw that
bullfighter.
movie. No, Adrian Brody's a cool guy and a tremendous artist. Diane Kruger, she was in Inglourious Bastards.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't.
She looked fantastic
She
in a
did.
vintage Chanel pantsuit. She told me that she thinks China's so cutting edge and modern right now that pants just felt right.
So Julie, what time did this all wrap up?
It ended, I feel like, promptly at 11:30.
Anybody hook up?
Not that I saw.
No?
So were there any faux pas?
Faux pas, no. But I have to say, just getting back to Rihanna, she performed for about 30 minutes. It was fairly amazing. I mean, you looked over and saw John Legend sing there and like humming the tunes as she was singing it. I mean, it was
Wait a
just
second.
amazing.
We're
That's
talking about Rihanna,
true.
but this is you, Julie.
This is me.
You're
You stole the
metamorphosized
show.
this morning. You look like a very attractive office worker right now. You look like that Mary McFadden. Remember her?
I was really going for the Game of Thrones look. You know,
Yeah.
Sansa or the Mother of the Dragons. I wasn't exactly sure.
My goodness gracious.
It worked. It worked.
All right, so listen, Monica, you going to be copying any of these looks and selling them in your shop?
No, I will not. I mean, I'm Chinese, so I think that it would be a little too over the top than going Chinese with the Chinese. But no, it's I love the theme and I love the homage to China.
So Rosanna, we didn't go, but we were mentioned.
We were? Oh, there were people who actually thought of us even though we weren't there?
There was some buzz about us, ladies, at the thing last night. Back to back, let's see our
Let's
friends.
see who was shouting us out.
I'm surprised he's not here tonight. Me too. In his full Air Force uniform that he sometimes pulls out.
Hi, Rosanna. Where are you? Where's Rosanna?
No, I think she should be your date next year.
Next year, Rosanna, you and me. Come on. I'll lend you my earrings because they're kind of heavy.
Katie looks very pretty.
Thank you for the shout out. Meanwhile, we know how to do costumes.
I mean, we would get dressed up. We don't want to show anybody up. That's why we don't go to these things.
Rosanna, you remember, they've had us like this. If you guys don't like this look, and clearly you don't, here we are at the Oscar party 2014. We went as astronauts in honor of gravity. Doesn't that make sense?
Nice.
And also last summer, remember all that nonsense in Times Square?
I mean, we know how to dress up.
We went as, not Big Bird and Elmo.
Yes.
To go undercover.
I mean, these are memorable costumes, you know?
We could make a difference here.
Do you do kids' parties?
Thanks, Julie. All right, what's going on with your V-Beauty? What's going on with that?
Oh, it's going well. We're selling on Home Shopping Network, and we're actually going to be next on May 21st.
Nice.
So watch, and you can get your sunscreen and your anti-age moisturizer.
Excellent.
Very
Cool.
excited
Are you
to
going to
be
wear
here.
any more kooky outfits anytime soon?
I love kooky outfits. You
I
never
see,
know
we see
when.
that. All right. Well,
And Britt, you work with Katie over at Yahoo, right?
Yes, I do. She's wonderful. Yeah.
And
it's
what
a
are you
very fun
working on
place to-
next?
Well, right now we're just still pumping out our Met Gala content. There's so much to talk about and so many, things to dive into. So you can get everything you need to know about the benefits.
Okay, so
on
nobody
Yahoo
made
stuff.
a miss last night at the costume gala.
No, I think that's what's so great about this party is that you really can't go wrong. You can just sort of wear the outfit of your dreams and you're in a safe fashion space. So everyone's just going to celebrate your creativity.
not quite everybody. No. Now, Monica, where can we buy your clothes?
My new website will be launching in July, so you can buy my new shoe collection on monicachang.com.
Fantastic. Congratulations. Thank you all for coming here and giving us insight into what's going on.
All right.